The following entry from the files may be unsuitable for unstable minds.
Reports suggest elevated symptoms of anxiety, dissociation, and intrusive thoughts after exposure.
If you are in an unstable state of mind, it is advised that you do not proceed. Some doors only open one way. Viewer discretion is not just advised, it's required. On the outskirts of the city, in the forest, there's a small cabin supposedly built by a local journalist. Inside, one can find newspapers, notebooks, posters with mind maps, and thousands of notes scribbled on paper and even directly onto the walls. Many young people into urban exploration or social media content creation would venture out in the search of the cabin, recording horror videos or simply seeking the thrill of the experience. Authorities issued warnings on social media when the topic began trending, and groups of young people started going missing in the forest. Fortunately, civil protection teams managed to locate them. But the strange part is that neither they nor the police could find the cabin. This has led to suspicion that it was all a hoax created by social media influencers, something that they firmly deny. For about a year, content related to the so-called paranormal shack dropped off sharply. Some suspected the authorities already found and dismantled it, but the truth is, there has been no official announcement, and officials continue to deny the cabin's existence, despite the thorough searches. This has led some to firmly believe that the cabin is still out there, and because of the nature of the topic it contains, it has acquired paranormal properties. Legend has it that the journalist Rodrigo F. is the creator of the paranormal shack. He dedicated himself to investigating unsolved cases in the city and eventually developed an interest in paranormal phenomena, such as the sighting of strange lights, haunted houses, and other unexplained events. His family members say he began to exhibit signs of paranoid delusions, claiming that the government and other powerful entities were watching him because they didn't want his investigations to come to light. There is a documented incident of a fire in his office that destroyed much of his research material. It is unclear whether it was caused by Rodrigo himself during a psychotic episode, an accident, or actual sabotage. That event seems to have been the catalyst for Rodrigo F. to begin building the cabin, where he would eventually start spending more time than in his own house. Rodrigo would go missing for increasingly long periods, and in the weeks leading up to his final disappearance, his relatives reported strange phenomena, unusual noises, shadows, electrical issues, flashing lights, and loud knocks on the front door. In the videos recorded by those who managed to enter the cabin, all kinds of notes about paranormal phenomena in the city can be seen, some in better condition than others, but all displaying the order, rigor, and professionalism typical of Rodrigo F.'s work. Due to the apparent recency of some of the notes, there is suspicion that the journalist is still alive and active. However, his official status remains missing. No signs of food or other human activity have been found, leading some to believe that, in order to preserve the physical integrity of his research, Mr. Rodrigo eats and sleeps elsewhere. In recent weeks, the topic of the paranormal shack has gained popularity. Some young people have posted videos on social media showing that they managed to find the elusive cabin, but instead of snooping through the information, they decided to become part of it. Imitating the journalist's style, these youths, fans and enthusiasts, have started leaving their own handwritten notes about paranormal phenomena they have investigated. And when they manage to find the cabin again, they discover that their contributions have been accepted by the shack, and the investigation has been expanded with new findings on the topic. But it hasn't stopped there. Some groups have reportedly found a way to trick the paranormal shack. When they locate it, they invent a paranormal story on the spot, leave their writings, and next time, whether they or others return, it appears the fabricated investigation has been approved and developed further by the shack. As if that wasn't extraordinary enough, rumors suggest that the fake paranormal events accepted by the shack start to become real. For example, a fabricated report by the owner of the channel, Urbex Andres 71, claimed that a certain bathroom at the city's new shopping mall, blood runs instead of water through the toilets and sinks. There are testimonies and videos showing that this phenomena does indeed happen from time to time with no explanation, other than the shack made it real. The supposed power of this shack toward alter reality has been coveted by people looking to take advantage of it. Some are driven by greed, others by the desire to cause harm for amusement. Unfortunately, the latter seems to have succeeded. Influencers from the channel Paranormal Takes 666 found the cabin and filmed themselves taking on a challenge. Each member would write a tragic fate for another in their group, intending to prove the shack didn't actually have any powers, and to mock the idea that the paranormal was anything more than fiction and entertainment. The week after the video was posted, all members of the channel began reporting on social media that paranormal phenomena was occurring on their homes and usual spaces. By Sunday, they were either reported missing or found dead in accidents, eerily similar to those notes they had left in the shack. Only one member of the group was spared, the one who hadn't visited the shack or interacted with any of its material. This has led to speculation that one of the conditions for the shack notes to become real is that the author or the victim must have made contact with it or its contents. The case is still developing, and authorities have now restricted access to the forest area due to a sudden rise in reports of paranormal events, disappearance, and unexplained deaths. The investigation will continue. Reporter Rodrigo F.